Next time, remind me to get my lapel mics. Maybe easier for sound. Hi everybody. Welcome to my live. Happy Thursday. It's gonna be a quiet Thursday. Sort of. Maybe have some visitors. I've done my morning routine. In about an hour, I'm going to do my exercises. I have something working on my hand again because it's cramping up. I can't close it. I can't fully open it, so I need to work it. It's a little concerning, but I'll see what I can do. I work my legs, I always this is bad. So I do my workout in about an hour. Around 3 o'clock, the Phoenix is going to come by and pick up Fox for Doggy. He's going to stay the night over there because tomorrow is my doctor's appointment with my CT scan. And it's easier for him to be there than here by himself. A little bit quiet night. I hope we get some visitors. I'm pretty sure my friend Aesop will stop by because he usually does before Toastmasters. And Toastmasters is every Thursday. I miss going to Toastmasters. Hopefully in a couple weeks, after we know the surgery situation and what's required, I can go back. Eventually I want to be, hopefully soon, in the next couple weeks or so, I'll be able to stand myself up and put me in my chair. It doesn't help with the stairs, but I would like that freedom to just roll around the house with one hand and, 1.5 feet. So we'll look forward to that. Again, days like this are easy because I don't know what's coming, and it makes the day feel long. Like right now, I sat up, had my breakfast, meds, and all that. And sitting up causes pressure in my butt, and then to lay down. And I don't want to keep laying down. I don't want to sit up. It's a very difficult dilemma to exist in. Laying down is the better option. It's a more comfortable option. Plus, I can talk better when I'm laying down than when I'm standing up, sitting up. That way I can go live and my sentences are longer and less truncated. I still have a slur, so I'm still working on improving my diction. A lot of mouth movements and exercises. I do breathing exercises, box breathing, and I have a little breath device that I work on. I thought my breath was stronger. It's not. I know it's not strong, but I thought I'll be able to hold the ball up with a device. That shit is not easy. I don't know if I could have done it before the stroke. So I keep working. So hopefully it comes back. The cool thing is, I've started moving in my dreams. Last night I had a dream. I was doing water aerobics. I was still now paralyzed on my side. And because I was in water, I was able to move everything. I don't think that's how it works, but I wouldn't be averse to trying. So yeah, I know what that is like. It'd be neat to get a hot tub here. Yeah, get a hot tub and see if I can move. I miss hot tubs. I miss pools. I told my friend today I miss walking. Laying in bed a lot does take its toll. I want to be able to get up and get a drink or go to the bathroom. That's not an option. It takes a lot of energy to sit up. I can do it by myself, but I'm also scared of falling out of the bed. So I'll make sure somebody's there with me to do it. Sometimes I'll struggle to do it by myself. I'm stubborn like that. I have to move my hand because it'll rest and then bent. And eventually my elbow will start hurting. So I have to make sure to move it. And keep it moving. Part of the exercise. Actually, I do this all day. Just to keep it going. Make sure it's moving along. I still can't do that. So I don't have the movement of the shoulder. I might. I can't really lift it up. I move a little bit, but not a lot. And that's what I work on each day. Trying to get stronger from that. I started looking up flights to Las Vegas for the end of September to go to school class. So to put on the surgery and all the recovery stuff.
Alexa, stop.
I'm hoping I can travel and go. I need to be there. So I'm looking to make that happen. Also, I need today I'll keep writing music, lyrics for the song. I gotta write the second verse. For about face. And like, it's gonna be a Rage Against the Machine style song. The ground likes that, so I can accommodate. Hi, Amy. I don't know what else today I have in store. I'm sorting out the Tonight cards. Separating the ones couple centered versus personally centered. So that I don't burn through cards like, what do you think of me? Or what is something I do to make you feel blah, blah, blah. I want the questions to be my thoughts and opinions. There are some couple questions that I'll answer as a couple. I'll answer for me and Noah. How I see it. But the ones that are like directed to my partner, I'll skip those. We're talking about going to a slumber party, which I'm really looking forward to. Ideally, tentatively, that'll be July 5th, which is like 2 weeks. That's coming up quick. Fuck, June's almost over. July feels so far away. So let's go start getting ready for that. I think we'll do Saturday night into Sunday. So people can sleep and hang out. Sunday with your breakfast. Play mahjong and have a lovely day. And we get together. I'll be like 4 or 5 or 6 people. We have a list. But up to me, this day will be full. Everybody's sleeping bags. It'll be a fucking party. I don't think we're gonna have it out just yet. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it, really am. I'm hoping that right now it's a nobody's scheduled to visit. I'm hopeful that people come through and say hi. It really does help with the day. I just realized I was wearing on my glasses. Makes it difficult to see when your glasses are under your butt. I think I may rest today. I did my workout as long as possible. I'm hopeful that if I have to poop, I have to poop later. And like it gets to be a lot. Because that way, I'm on and off with the more quickly. The worst part is, if I get out of the mode, not enough of the pressure, I end up sitting on it for hours. Because the initial pressure is just that pressure. No poop. Have to wait and time it out. Plus getting on and off is exhausting for both me and Noah. It takes away a lot. And it can be frustrating. So, need you to spare me. My hope is that my new aide, who's a young fit guy, can help start transferring me directly to the toilet from the chair. That would be ideal. We'll see next week or the week after, if that's possible. He's gonna work out. Marvin's cool. I like him. He's very different than RSL. RSL is an older lady, very nurturing, like overly nurturing. I don't mind being pampered. You know, an hour and a half long sponge bath. That was nice. Now the sponge bath is efficient. Done about 30 to 40 minutes. And go along nicely. And he only needs to be here for 3 hours. That was the other hard part. She had to be here 5 hours. And eventually this wasn't so far to do. So I'm pretty independent. And so 3 hours it comes. How's the routine? And how's the exercise? and calls it good. And that works out. Being a little more expensive, but it's worth it. Plus, he knows how to communicate. That's important. He doesn't speak English, but he knows how to use Google Translate. So we're able to communicate. And he does it on his own phone. I have my phone, Miller has her phone, he has his phone. And we're all communicating. That's helpful. And I'm learning more Spanish. And I'll teach him English. Mutually beneficial. If you have thoughts about the podcast, and you want to post on there, I think this weekend I'm going to put together a clip either of these lives or of these lives, and maybe put that on the podcast. Maybe. I don't know if this would be interesting in an audio format. I might just record something specific for the podcast. Like a hello to my sexy world travelers and give them an update. Plus, after tomorrow, I'm a CG scan. I might have some idea, most likely next week. I might do it around the sleepover. Like go on the podcast and sleepover. I have multiple guests. That way I don't have to do all the talking. The people here can do talking. That's not a bad idea. Let me think on that. I'm going to rest now. Make my hand. Do some exercises. And get ready for the rest of the day. Thank y'all for tuning in. Amy, so good to see you. Remember, please check out my GoFundMe. Share. Donate if you can. Follow me on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And safe travels. And remember, big sexy recovery. Bye.
Alexa, stop.